Hello and welcome to IGT Pakistan Recap of 2024, presented to you by the Vice Chair of IGT Pakistan, Bilal, me, right? So let's move on. What is the purpose of making this video? It is to present our year-long efforts to IGT HQ and to our community. This video is gonna remain public, gonna be public, and from this year onwards, our plan is to make sure that we are more transparent and more accessible and more accountable to our community in regards to the activities that the IGT Pakistan board is doing, right? Because again, since we have the elections, board elections that happen every year, it's important to know that the members who got elected in the first place are actually performing. And at the end of every year, we're gonna do this video recap of the year. Will be published within the second half of every December, and that's my hope that the board, the next board that came after me, right, will also keep doing this. Our community has grown a lot since 2020, the pandemic, and the number of members now have increased who really want to join the board. So yeah, therefore, we are planning to conduct board elections in the first half, preferably in the first quarter, preferably in January of the next year. What are the activity numbers? Or it's the holistic view of all the activity that we have done. Basically, we have a decent increase in our social numbers. There's a complete remap of our Discord server, which has nothing to do with us board members. I will be honest. Like there was a really keen and good moderator who actually revamped our Discord server, and we're happy for him. And then there's the 80 social posts. Actually, it's more than 80, but let's just say 80. It is the minimum number of social posts we have done this year. And then there's the 17 meetups, which includes 4 on-site and 13 virtual meetups. 4 workshops, 1 on-site, and 3 remote workshops. Definitely, we are lacking in workshops, and that is something we should do more this year, hopefully. And then there are 13 collaborations alongside 4 creative jams, which includes 2 game jams. Let's move on. What are the current social numbers? On Discord, we are 1,200 members strong, almost 1,200 members strong, and they also include bots, so you can say 1180 members. I don't know. Like Discord is our main driver of engagement, and that is our preferred community hub where most of our online stuff happens. On Facebook, we are 2,400 followers, Insta 100 followers. Insta is relatively new, so it makes sense, and our content is not really Insta friendly. That's why we have not enough followers on Insta. On LinkedIn, we are 3,250 followers almost, and on X we have 500 followers. So yeah, these are the numbers, and they're growing. They're now pretty decent. There was a time when on Discord we were like only 300 members. So yeah, this is a massive growth, and same can be said about LinkedIn, right? And let next move on. And I really want to make clear about our current board. Who are the members of the current board? What members form this board right now? People in the community like don't know this thing, which is very odd, and I think we should make it clear. The board members who stayed in the board, there are two types of board members, right? The one who are pre-2023 elections and the one who are post-2023 elections, right? Basically, we before 2023 elections, we were 5 members, but 3 of the members left the board. So then there are like 2 members only, right? Who are the 3 members who left us? It's Ali Hassan, Alina, and Faryal. And we too, Muhammad Hilal and Bilal, stayed in the board, because obviously we would like to share our experiences and make sure to work further on the IGT Pakistan community, right? We just don't want to leave it as is. And the new members who are going to join the board surely won't have any idea how to go about it. So definitely our experience and the fact that we are dedicated and we are putting effort into the cause allows us to stay in the board. With that said, it's up to the members of the community to decide whether you would like us to retain or to stay in the board or not. Totally up to the members. The newly elected board members in 2023. That the election I think happened on September 2023. I'm not sure. And after that, we got 3 members replacing the 3 old ones who left the board. Aruj Iqbal, Saif Ali Khan, and Umair Khan. You can also read their quote or their election. I don't know their manifesto. I don't know what to call it. In the pics. Let's move on. The first thing we have done at the start of 2024 is a collaboration with Rundown Universe at 6th. That happened on 6th January. No board members actually attended it. It was a remote workshop, and I was involved in it. Basically, Sohaib Rehman, the guy who is leading the Rundown Universe, which is a game dev community, he approached me and asked me if IGT Pakistan would like to act as outreach partner for Rundown Universe and specifically this event, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? It was a great session, an AMA session with Yusuf Ijaz, who is a senior concept artist at Ubisoft Entertainment. You can also see the pics. The January virtual meetup. That's the first main event we have done at the start of 2024. That happened on 7th January. It was hosted by Aruj Iqbal. I was not there. In fact, I got married on 1st January and I was like freaking busy. during the January, right? And even later down the line as well. I'll be honest, like, but I was still able to do a lot of the activities of IGT Pakistan. The discussion topic was commitment to your audience, delivery of the promise. Board members involved Arujik Bal, right? Unfortunately, pics are not taken, so you can just see the post. Collab with Refine University. That's the flagship event of the 2024 we have done. Well, first flagship event, I would say. And it happened on 26th January till 28th January, and it was the Global Game Jam 2024 that we have done with Refine University, and it was a hybrid game jam, right? So since it's a hybrid game jam, we need to divide our responsibilities. So me and Saif Ali Khan did on-site hosting, whereas Ruj Iqbal did host it remotely, right? On the Discord, while Mohammad Hilal did an on-site visit in the Refine University, and Mohammad Hilal was responsible for making this a thing, right? So yeah, he has a major contribution there, and 5 out of 4 members were involved in this event, in this collaboration. So it was a solid event, and as you can see in the pics, it really went well. We have also collaborated with Budo on this one, right? So it was a big and flagship event for us. Next one is the collaboration with WN Connect that happened on 3rd of February. Me and Hilal Bhai attended it. The event type was networking gathering. Board members involved were Ruj Iqbal, Mohammad Hilal, and Bilal. How was Ruj involved? Well, WN Connect actually approached Aruj and asked her to do some sort of partnership or some sort of promotion for WN Connect, and that's how IGT Pakistan acted as outreach partner for the WN Connect Pakistan 24, which happened in Lahore, by the way. Next one is Karachi Game Devs Meetup 1. Another one happened later down the year, but this one is the first Karachi Game Devs Meetup, and we are really grateful to Amish Elvi, who the community ambassador who actually hosted it. It happened on 3rd February. On-site meetup. It was an on-site meetup, and Ruj Iqbal and I were involved, but not in a sense that, like, we were just minimally involved. Like we just promoted the Game Devs Meetup, and we pushed Amish to go for it, obviously. Even though it was just Amish who did most of the things. Yeah, we just give him a get go. Like we just said, yeah, do it, and we will promote you on IGT Pakistan. And that's what it was all Amish LV, and through Amish LV we were able to cover Karachi, which is, by the way, the 3rd largest game development hub in Pakistan, followed by, obviously, Lahore and Islamabad, right? And the problem is Karachi is very far from all the board members of IGT Pakistan. Like it's not an easy location to cover, right? So again, that's why we are grateful for Amish LV to be able to do this. So IGT Pakistan, through Amish LV, collaborated with the university, and that university is Aligarh Institute of Technology. And as you can see in the pics, it went really well. Next one is the February virtual meetup, happened on 4th of February, hosted by me, and the discussion topic was automation and AI tools in helping us develop better games. That was around about the time where AI was booming a lot, and the talks of AI is getting really, really common. Board members involved are me and Uruj. And then there's the March virtual meetup, happened on 3rd March, hosted by me. The discussion topic is game dev, communities, networks, and collaborations. Again, board members involved me and Uruj, and Uruj sort of acted as a co-host. Actually, she is a co-host in this one. Okay, okay. Uruj really helped me a lot throughout this entire year. Let me just make it clear. Game Development Awards, 27th March. This is a flagship event. This is supposed to be a flagship event that we were supposed to do in 2024, but for some reason we weren't able to do it, right? And the efforts for this started on 27th March and onwards, and we displayed it publicly from 27th March. And most of it, or in fact all of it, is mostly done by Ruj Iqbal. And board members involved were Mohammad Hilal, and Ruj Iqbal. Mohammad Hilal is responsible for, he was pulling all the strings behind this Game Development Awards and making sure that this is a thing that happens, right? IGT Pakistan. Basically, we are planning to do a flagship event called Game Development Awards, and for that we have even gathered the nominations for the awards, and it is still in the process. We have joined hands with Huawei and Kinex event on October 2023, right? Like, yeah, it's previous year, but we have joined hands with Huawei, and so that means that Game Development Awards were in plans, like, even before 2024, but unfortunately, as of now, we weren't able to do it. And then we have also joined hands with Pasha to make sure that Game Development Awards is a thing that it happens, right? Hopefully in 2025 we will be able to do this Game Development Awards, which is going to be an amazing flagship event. Next is the April virtual meetup happening on 7th April, hosted by Rohit Iqbal. I was not there. You can see the poll. There's not even a post or even a picture. And the discussion topic was lessons and tips from experienced devs, uncommon knowledge, or late discoveries. All of the discussion topics that we you know we don't choose them, right? We just have a list of topics for the virtual meetup, and the community then decides which one to go for through voting, right? And it's a very nice process, as you can see in the picture. And board members involved, Rujipal. I didn't. I was busy, I guess. Next one is the collab with the GDSE Fast. It happened on 24th April. I was the one who hosted it, and the event type on-site workshop, Fast University Islamabad, that happened on Fast University Islamabad. Board members involved, me obviously. Indie Godot was a 3-hour long game development workshop that happened. I mean, in this Indie Godot, I developed a little game in Godot game engine in front of the students and taught them how to go for it, like how to actually make this game, right? And it happened. It was a thing in Fast University Islamabad, right? A collaboration of IGT Pakistan with Google Developer Student Club. So as you can see in the pics, it went pretty well. I enjoyed delivering this workshop. The next one is a May virtual meetup happened on 5th May, hosted by me, and the discussion topic was navigating the business side of game development. Next after that we have done two. I was responsible for 2 remote workshops. The first one is Let's Remake Arkanoid in Unity, happened on 16th May, and the second one is Let's Remake Arkanoid in Godot, happened on 17th May. And both these workshops are for the same game but in different engines. In their complete workshop recording is available at Programmers Streams YouTube channel. Definitely you can go and learn from that. After that, we have done the June virtual meetup on 2nd June, hosted by me, and it's a discussion topic. The discussion topic was: Is it time to shelve a game project? Sunk cost fallacy. Board members involved, me and Uruj. And there you go, another flagship event, right? I'm not sure if I should call it flagship event, but yeah, it's close to being a flagship event that happened on 29th June, and I was host of that game dev meetup. Event type was on-site meetup. I was involved only. IGT Pakistan basically collaborated with ex-board member Ali Ehsan, the CEO of Frag Games, where we hosted the meetup. He was also kind enough to offer, pizzas, like snacks, free snacks, pizzas, and cold drinks to the participants who joined us at the game dev meetup in Frag Games. And yeah, it happened really. It was a fantastic meetup. I really loved it, and the vibes at Frag Games made it even better, obviously. So yeah, as you can see in the pics, we talked a lot, and I also celebrated indie games that were currently available and showcased those to the rest of the people, and everyone just enjoyed this meetup and learned a lot from each other. Next one is the collab with Epiphany that happened on 4th July. No board members actually attended it. It was an on-site networking event, and board members involved were me, because I actually shared that post and Epiphany approached me, right? That's the only reason I'm involved. IGT Pakistan basically acted as outreach partner for the GrowthCon Lahore, hosted by Epiphany and Average. Right. Next one is the July virtual meetup. I don't know why the pic is not loaded for this one, but there's a picture, and that picture for some reason doesn't load, which is a bit weird. But anyways, just imagine there's a picture, right? It happened on 7th July and hosted by me and Amy Shelby. Discussion topic was story interactions, text, dialogues, and cutscenes. Board members involved, me and Average. The next one is collab with Amy Shelby, happened on 13th July. Hosted by Uruj Iqbal and Amy Shelby, again, community ambassador. Amy Shelby is a community ambassador, but he's acting like a board member. I will be honest, like he should be in our board. Anyways, so event type is game dev post-mortem, in which Amy Shelby is sharing his game dev journey and thoughts of his game Martian Red, as you can see, which is a 2D platformer. As you can see, the right side, it's a pixel art 2D platformer, and it's pretty cool, nice. It's a well defined experience. Board members involved, Uruj Iqbal, I was not involved in this. The next one is the August virtual meetup, happened on 4th August. I hosted it alongside Uruj Iqbal, and the discussion topic was sound design. Board members involved, me and Uruj. You can see the picture. And by the way, you have already noticed, I guess, that there is now a dedicated community in IGT Pakistan, and we are so happy to see this. Like, this is a very huge change in our IGT Pakistan community. That in each of our virtual meetups there is a decent audience, right, and listening ears, right, and not only that, but they also become speakers at times. They request to speak. We actually ask them to come and speak, and they talk with us, they share their opinions, their thoughts, and everyone get benefited from it. So it's overall a cozy and amazing experience that happens once every month, right? The frequency is just right for everyone to 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 be able to participate in it, right? And I'm just so happy to do this thing consistently, and that's what makes our community an amazing community, the virtual monthly meetups, right? So yeah, the next is the art jam that happened starting from 16th August till 21st August, hosted by Ruj Iqbal, and the event type is remote jam for artists, right? And board members involved Ruj Iqbal and me, right? I was the one who suggested this theme. This is Cyber Warrior. And obviously, on 14th August is the Independence Day of Pakistan, so we associated that with the art jam by adding the word Desi. Desi is just, it's just a Pakistani taste, you can say. And then, there are some picks, and the winner is obviously this one, top right. Amazing art. Desi Cyber Warrior definitely gives the feel for it. The next thing is the September virtual meetup. Happened on 1st September, hosted by me, Bilal, and the discussion topic is career pivots in game development, role transitions. Board members involved Bilal and Rujibal. Pictures are not taken in this one. So you can see just the poll. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I just forgot to pick, I guess. And then the next one is Discord server revamp. That happened on 29th August. Board members involved Amish LV. Amish LV has a decent involvement in this one. Bilal, me, and Urjikpal. We were able to just say, yeah, go ahead, do it, and then give certain roles to both of them, Amish LV and Riyad Aziz. And yeah, Riyad Aziz, most of the credit goes to the moderator, Riyad Aziz. He revamped our Discord server and made it so beautiful, so amazing, according to the needs of our community. And I can say that our Discord is now professional at this point. So yeah, thank you very much, Riyad Aziz, for to do this and to make our community great. Because again, like people like Riyad Aziz and Amish LV have really contributed so much to our community that it's really hard to thank them enough. Like I don't know what to say here, right? Like they are contributing immensely to our community, and we are just so glad. Next is the collab with She Jams that happened on 8th September till 19th September, and it's hosted by Mohammad Hilal on site and remotely by Rujipal. The event type is hybrid game jam with Sectionsoft. Sectionsoft is a game studio of Hilal Bhai, of Mohammad Hilal. Board members involved Mohammad Hilal and Rujipal. She Jams is Mina's biggest 10-day long global game jam for exclusively for women in games, right? So yeah, as you can see on the right, She Jams collaborated with IGT Pakistan. They are the girls who actually participated, and it was an amazing award of $5,800 US. And they are, the She Jams also gave us these goodies to the jammers. It was a fantastic event that happened at Sectionsoft, basically. And immediately after that, we have also done our second flagship event. Yeah, we can also say third, considering the Lahore Game Day Meetup can be a flagship event, but not really. This one is what I actually call a flagship event, the Islamabad Game Day Meetup, simply because just look at the numbers, right? It happened on 21st September, and it's hosted by Hilal, Mohammad Hilal, me, Bilal, Ruj Iqbal, Saif Ali Khan again, 4 out of 5 board members. Event type is on-site meetup. Board members involved are Mohammad Hilal, Bilal, me, Ruj Iqbal, and Saif Ali Khan, right? And this is the kind of meetup where we were just overcrowded, and there's so many game devs who joined us, and it was a fantastic, amazing, insane, crazy. I don't know, like I guess these words are not right, but let's just say, like it crossed our registration ratio. Registration to participants ratio, right? Like we always have this Google form where we collect registrations for the meetup, and it was more than 50%. Usually it's 10 to 20%. Like if let's say 20 members, 20 people have registered, 2 to 4 out of 20 people will actually participate in the meetup. But in this one, right? In this one, the ratio was so high that we were just surprised. This happened for the first time, right? And it goes to show that IGT Pakistan is growing immensely, and so many individuals came from like Karachi, from Lahore, from also from Peshawar. Like wow, it made me like think about it. That even though we are doing this game day meetup in Islamabad, so many people came from so far away places, right? Including Amy Shelby, by the way. There's the Amy Shelby. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but there's the Amy Shelby. There's the Saf. There's the me. There's the Hilal, Muhammad Hilal, right? And like the Mehmati Lal gave us some space at his studio sections of Islamabad for the meetup. He also provided free snacks, pizzas, and cold drinks. Right? It was a phenomenal event where we were the studio space was not enough to contain all the members, I guess, because that's how much reception we got for the Islamabad Game Day meetup, and it made us realize that okay, we are just underestimating IGD Pakistan ourselves, and we need to really consider that our community is growing, and for the growing community, we need to act. We need to act more maturely. Let's just say that. Next, let's move on to October virtual meetup that happened on 6th October, hosted by Ruj Iqbal. Discussion topic was user interface in video games. Both members involved: Ruj Iqbal, no pictures taken, only the poll. At the right side, you can see. And then there's the narrative jam that happened from 28th to 27th October, hosted by Ruj Iqbal. The event type was remote jam for writers. Both members involved, Ruj Iqbal and I was actually participating, and I actually made a story. In the not one story, I made two stories in this narrative jam. So yeah, I was just participant. But yeah, the theme was horror, obviously because of Halloween. And obviously, the next thing that has to happen is the Halloween night that happened alongside the November virtual meetup on the 3rd November by me, hosted by me and Ruj Iqbal. The discussion topic was let's recognize roles in the gaming industry plus Halloween night. Right? Like that's not a discussion topic, but that just happened just after the virtual meetup. And board members involved: me, Bilal, who actually did all the story reading in a horror narrative voice. I don't know, like I made a special voice for this, and people enjoyed it. I also enjoyed it. Like I read all the stories, but I got tired at the end. Like there were a lot of stories. And then Ruj Iqbal is obviously also really involved. In fact, she is the co-host. So yeah, an amazing. The November virtual meetup is one of the most memorable meetups that we have done so far. And the next thing that we have done is developing the ice cream shop simulator live in Godot Game Engine. It's another remote workshop that I have done on 10th November, and I was involved obviously. So complete workshop recording is again available at Programmer Chima Streams YouTube channel, as you can see on the right side. Developing the ice cream shop simulator on Godot. There's the stream. It's like 3 hours, more than 3 hours and 30 minutes of live stream, right? And yeah, another workshop, and that's all the workshops that we have done. And the last, not last, but yeah, another meetup. This one also happened in Karachi. So yeah, that's why I said in the previous one, Karachi Game Devs Meetup 1, and this is Karachi Game Devs Meetup 2. And that happened on 3rd February, again hosted by Amish LV, the community ambassador. The event type is on-site meetup. Board members involved. I was involved in the sense that, like, I don't know, like, I just made this post, basically. I just made this post and shared it. Yeah, I just promoted it a bit. That's how much I was involved. Led by Amish LV. And yeah, I also did an email to Lincoln Corners, Pakistan, who we collaborated with. And we just told Lincoln Corners that, yeah, IG Pakistan is officially collaborating with you. And all the main contact of Lincoln Corners Pakistan is going to be through Amish LV, right? So yeah, through Amish LV, we are able to connect with Lincoln Corner Pakistan. And he did the meetup in Liaquat Memorial Library Stadium Road. Unfortunately, on 22nd November, when the meetup happened, there were some issues with the roads, right? Some of the roads were blocked in Karachi, due to which the participants weren't able to come. Like they were very, like, I think 2 to 3 participants only joined the meetup. Not sure exactly, and that's why there are no pics or anything, because Amish wasn't like happy with this, right? So yeah, the first meetup went really well. The second one, not so much, but still, the fact that we were able to collaborate with Lincoln Corner Pakistan, is an amazing feat in and of itself, right? And again, it's a learning experience for Amish as well, and for us too. So let's move on. In the December virtual meetup that happened on 1st December, we talk on cross-platform game development, and alongside that, Waqas and Ubaid, two members of our community, gave insights as to how to release a game on Steam, and what happens when you release a game on Steam, and in general about Steam and game development. Very, very insightful stuff that both of these guys shared, because they recently released a game, right? That's why. And the board members involved, well, me and Ruj Iqbal. So yeah, as you can see, if you look at the speakers, you can see almost all the audience just joined the speakers. They were sharing their updates as to how much they have developed their game and stuff like that. So yeah, December virtual meetup happened really well. It's an awesome meetup, and I guess that's it. These are all the things we have done. And 2024, there's another workshop that's going to happen, hopefully in the late December. That's going to be storytelling workshop. So yeah, there's another event that we haven't even added into this since it's just happening. It's just happening so late. So 2024, again, some important points to really share with you all. That 2024 has been the year where IGT Pakistan has been most active since 2020 in terms of board activity, events, and the community engagement. So yeah, 2024, amazing year for IGT Pakistan. Let me just make it clear. And it also goes to show that elections that happened in late 2023 were very fruitful, right? Because it helps us. It allows us to include an amazing member in our board. And I'm talking about Urji Bal, obviously. She really contributed and she really helped me out. And she did a lot of meetups. Because in the previous year, like before the 2023 elections, all the virtual meetups has to be done by me, has to be hosted by me. Otherwise they won't happen, right? But in my absence, Ruj Iqbal really pushed the community, and not only that, but she also did so many of the events on her own, right? And she associated it with IGT Pakistan, and we were just grateful overall for the activities that Ruj Iqbal has been doing. So yeah, thank you, Ruj. And the next thing, due to increasing number of individuals in our community, as well as the need for more active board, we are going to plan. We are going to do another election within the first half of 2025, preferably first quarter of 2025, preferably January, right? Here's the problem. Here's the problem that I definitely have shared early on, but I would like to share it again. All of our board members are from Islamabad or Rawalpindi. Islamabad and Rawalpindi are like twin cities. They're very close to each other, right? And that's not good. That's not good because we always have a hard time when we were to cover events, when we were to do events, let's say in Lahore or in Karachi, because distance, a lot of distance. And distance means traveling means expenses, and we all know that IGT Pakistan is all like voluntary contributions and everything, and so expanding like finances, like expanding finances for IGT Pakistan is not easy, right? So all the members just try their best to not spend money on the IGT Pakistan activities, obviously, because they have their own lives to live, obviously, right? So it would be great if our board members are not just, and it's also the biases, right? Like for instance, if all the members are from Islamabad, we would like to do events more in Islamabad and not in, let's say, other cities. And that's why it's important to have members from various cities. And I think IGTSQ really need to consider this, right? They need to make some sort of rule or some sort of variation method that allows members to join from different areas in Pakistan, to be elected from different places in Pakistan, and not just from Islamabad. Because again, Islamabad has one of the it's the second largest hub of game development in Pakistan. I get it, but Karachi is the third largest. Doesn't mean it's supposed to be ignored, right? Karachi is the most populous city in Pakistan, so definitely needs to consider it. And I would like to share the fact that Amy Shelby has already proven his dedication towards the cause, and I personally, and I'm pretty sure we all would like him to get elected to a board, right? And obviously, it's just something we want. Doesn't mean it's going to happen because it depends on the number of votes, the election process, whatnot. So yeah, he's from Karachi, and which is the third largest hub of game development within Pakistan. So if Amy Shelby get to join our board, that means we are covering Karachi as well. Right? That's all I want to say. Because currently Lahore and Islamabad isn't representative of the entire Pakistan, right? That's why we are doing most of our activities remotely, because there are people from so many different areas, so many different places, and obviously it's not easy. So at least the least thing that we can do is to cover major cities in all of the provinces. Yeah, or at least the major cities or the big cities. That's it, right? That's all I want to say. Yeah, thank you very much for going through this monotonous, boring video, and I hope that you are able to get insights as to how IGT Pakistan is doing. And there's a chance that I missed a couple of things, a couple of events, and I apologize if I did. And there's a chance I might have missed a couple of board member involvements, but I don't think so, because I've really studied them well. But who knows, maybe. So yeah, see you next time in the recap of 2025. I'm grateful to be a part of IGT Pakistan and will continue to perform my best. Thank you very much.